This is the easiest and most effective way to lose fat and get in shape on a busy schedule. Without these practices, you're gonna be screwed. What is up? Robin Good here, straight from Mar del Plata, Argentina. Finally, bringing the YouTube videos back. And without much further ado, let's get right into it. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you my 3 best practices that I observed and developed over time and coaching over 124 high-performing professionals to help them lose weight, get in shape, perform at their best, staying mentally sharp and just being on top of their game. So before we go into any of these tips, I want to remind you of something very, very important. Whatever practice you want to pursue, if you can't do it for a decade, then don't even do it for a week or even a day. That's the big mistake so many people do in the first place already. They try some weird diets, they overdo the cardio, they just like grind themselves out, and they think like after, okay, like 4 weeks, 6 weeks, I'm gonna be done and then I have never to do this again, I'm staying in shape. This is not how it works. The way you get in shape is the way you stay in shape. Always keep that in mind. And that's where we have to bring the mindset also into place. If you have this 0 to 100 black and white approach, this is already prone to fail, because these extreme practices are exactly like, they're gonna get you extremely fast on track, but they're also gonna extremely fast throw you off track again. So you're rather focusing on gradually, step by step, increasing the work you do, and the moment you feel comfortable, confident with what you're doing, and you feel like, hey, I have capacity for more, start from there and not the other way around. Because if you start with 100% effort and then you're like, oh, I can't do it, okay, let me do 80, and then 60% effort, and it just goes more and more down, and then after a chill weekend or a cheat weekend, you end up having a cheat week and you're back to square zero without making any progress. So now the very first tip that I want to share with you is set a specific goal. It's not about I want to lose some weight, I want to get fitter, I want to be healthier, right? I want to have more energy. Be more specific with it. Like, how much weight do you want to lose? In what size of a t-shirt do you want to fit in? How many times a week you want to exercise? Because you can only arrive at your destination when you know exactly what the destination is. So be very specific on your goal. Be realistic also at the same time, but especially have also a timely manner set into place. So instead of saying,
I want to be healthier, or I want to eat healthier,
say, out of those 4 working days, I'm going to bring 4 times my own meal to work. That's already a great step. Or instead of
like, I want to run more, I want to exercise more.
Be like, okay, I'm gonna hit the gym 2 times per week. And that way it's also so much easier for yourself to keep yourself accountable, because you know exactly what is set in stone, what is in the contract, and what is not. Now, the second tip is very, very important, especially if your goal is to lose weight, to lose fat, and trim your waistline. This is, you have to focus on nutrition first. Nutrition is gonna make 80 up to 90% of your results that you're gonna see in the mirror, on the scale, and in your well-being. Because just when I go out there, what I see most people do is they grind themselves out, they work out a lot, they do a ton of cardio, which wouldn't be necessary. And they're just investing so much energy, so much effort into these exercises, overworking them, and then ultimately saying, oh, I can't keep that up, I couldn't do it, I couldn't sustain. I have people in my program losing 20 kilograms without doing any additional exercise. Of course, it would be recommended to have some sort of activity, but just to show you what type of results you can get if you focus on nutrition initially. And when it comes to nutrition, it's not only about eating healthy, because what does eating healthy actually mean? Like, you would have to ask a nutritionist exactly, not what the general population considers as healthy. Because there's so many claims out there, so much information overflow that is so hard for a regular individual like yourself to differentiate between, okay, is this healthy? Is this helping me or not? So the way your nutrition has to be set up, obviously you have to be in a caloric deficit, because otherwise you're not gonna lose fat. That's the law of thermodynamics. You can eat healthy and be in a caloric deficit, but you can also eat healthy and be in a calorie surplus and actually gain weight. If you eat a lot of nut butters and high caloric foods, you'll be able to eat fairly healthy, but still gain weight. So have a caloric deficit in place, and no, you don't have to track your calories, because within our program, we also don't count calories. We rather work with nutrition frameworks that give you a really clear guideline on what foods to include, focusing on fiber, focusing on protein, all these sorts of things, that you have a simple meal framework that you can adhere to at home, at work, and the restaurant, and still make amazing progress. Well, I mean, I can show you right here. This is an example. We haven't tracked a single calorie and got into this amazing shape. And the cool thing is, if your nutrition is dialed in, you're gonna feel lighter, you're gonna feel more energetic, and exercise becomes just a natural urge for you to do anyways. So don't go the wrong way around. Focus on nutrition first, dial that in, and let the magic happen. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications on, press that bell so you don't miss out on any video in the future. Now, the third tip is get a workout plan, like a proper one, not just some YouTube videos or some random stuff, some 5-minute ab workouts or stuff like that. A proper designed workout routine. There is nothing worse when you go to the gym, you are ready to work hard, you're putting in the work, but you're just doing things not efficiently and just wasting your time. And then after a month, 2, 3, you've put in the work, you've put in the time, and you haven't got anywhere. And with our most valuable asset, which is time, this is clearly not what we want to do. And no, that also doesn't mean you have to focus on cardio, hit the treadmill for hours every single day. What you want to do, especially if your goal is body composition change, muscle gain, and fat loss, you want to focus on resistance training in any scenario. And even if you would only choose on one specific type of exercise, it would still be resistance training, because all the benefits that you're going to get from cardio, you will also get from proper resistance training. Not maybe to the same extent, but with resistance training, you get so many more additional health benefits that you wouldn't be getting from cardio, such as improved metabolism, improved cognition, higher resilience, improved cardiovascular health, better blood sugar control, and so much more. So if you currently don't have a routine and if you need one, feel free to have a look in the description where I'm going to share with you a simple template, a full body routine that you can utilize straight away in the gym. This routine is built on all the main exercises and movements that you should incorporate in any resistance training workout. So again, link to that in the description. Or if you need a fully blown elite program that brings you from your current situation into the best shape of your life in the most effective way, you can also use the link down below to apply for the Fit High Performer coaching program, which is basically the same elite program where I transformed over 123 high performing professionals already to get into their best shape, become mentally sharper, and create the transformation of their lifetime. And now I'm gonna give you a little bit of a bonus. Tip number 4, consistency beats perfection. I see this daily in the gym too. Honestly, there are so many people in the gym, they have no clue what they're doing. They're doing some random exercises, really some inefficient stuff. But you know what? They show up every single day. And them getting into the habit of showing up helps them also being consistent and also getting somehow of good results. Because you can imagine 6 months of doing 50% right gets you further than 1 month of doing 100% right. So keep that in mind, get into the habit of showing up, and you're already doing a lot of things right. Now, that's a wrap. Hope you found this valuable. Let me know in the comments what you want to have the next videos about. And I'm also inviting you to book a free lifestyle assessment for the Fit High Performer coaching program, where we can have a look at your specific situation and see what you need to do in order to get into the best shape of your life. So use the link down below. See you in the next one. Robin Good out.